Greetings, sacred souls, and welcome back to a new reading. It's called to do an ancestral reading today. So, I already pulled the cards, I already shuffled, they were already cleared, and we were instructed to get 4 rows of energy. So, the first row is spirit, shaman, animals. I'm sorry, it's shaman messages from the shaman in our life. And the first card we got is the moon. And the moon is about reflection. So, see, it's time for us to look back and see what we have done, what we have accomplished, and take stock of that and make plans to move ahead on this next phase of the journey. We need to take some time to reflect. We need to take some time to look at what don't want and look at the parts of us that we need to recall and send some love and healing to so we can move on to the next phase. The next card we got is the Time Master. And this again is like looking back. So again, we're looking back and seeing what it is that we need to reflect on, what we need to take stock of. And being the time master, time is a construct, it's not necessarily an actual thing. So we need to be conscious of that. And with that being said, we need to know that we have the capacity to take control of our time, to move things to the way that we want to move them. So we have this power in our mind, in our pineal, in our cells to be able to make changes that would be for our highest good. And the next card we got is the owl. This is the spirit animal that we have out of this part of the reading. So looking straight ahead. So he's looking at us. So this is a message straight to us, eye to eye. We are needing to guard ourselves against deceiving ourselves, and that we need to make sure that what we are doing is in our highest good, that we are being righteous and moving with integrity, and that we will know when is the right time to make that move, that we are being guided to be conscious of things that we are doing and move accordingly. The next card we got is thunder. So, in some ancient cultures, they were thunder beings and they would try and get your attention. So, again, these messages are coming to you to get your attention, that you need to be mindful of consciously, constantly telling other people your story, or constantly telling yourself this same old story. It's time for us to move on. It's time for us to go to the next level. It's time for us to let those things go so we can make that move for our highest good. The next role we were called is spirit animals. So we have the animals, but it's more important that the message that we have. So we've got the beaver, which is about laying a solid foundation. So now is the time to create the foundation, because if you don't have a foundation, your business is going to fall. Whatever, your life, your personality, everything is going to fall. You have to take the time to build that strong foundation that you need to create, so that what we want to create in this upcoming phase in our life is going to be strong. And next we have the bee, and this is about um, being patient. We build these things, and sometimes you're all like, okay, in 10 seconds I want this to happen, but it's not going to happen in 10 seconds. Especially anything that is worth happening, it's not going to happen instantaneously. It's not going to happen as soon as you snap your fingers. This isn't bewitched or anything like that. So you need to be patient and see when we build this properly, when we are taking um, the time to be reflectionary, if that's a word. If we're taking the time to reflect on our lives and what it is that we want to do, that we will see that what we want to result, what we want to have as the result will be sweet. It will be what we want. And then we got the dove. So the dove is here to tell us that, stay in your peace, be at peace, maintain your peace at all times. That regardless of whatever's going around you, whatever's going around in your world, whatever's going around in the world, just do your best to be at peace. Keep your energy up, keep your vibration up, keep your frequency up, excuse me. And things will be sweet when you maintain your peace. And the fourth card we got is the parrot. So parrot is watch your words. So you need to be mindful of what you are saying. Not only to other people, but more importantly to yourself. What are you telling yourself? What are you saying to yourself? And is it in alignment with who you want to be, with what you want to be, with where you want to be? Because if it's not in alignment, the only thing that can come to you is what you put out there. So if you're putting out there that you're all this, you can't do this, and you're not this, and you're afraid to do this, then that's what's going to come. But that is the only thing that come back, because it's not opposites that attract, it's likes that attract. So if you're putting out all these negative things, then all you can get back is the negative. All you can get back is that which you say you don't want. So now is the time to put those things in the past and to move forward and lay your foundation properly so that you are on track for the time of your life. So we have this deck of messages from our ancestral energies. And this is all about our primal energies, our inner hidden energies that we are keeping to ourselves, that we are, this is like the part of us that is, everybody doesn't know this. These are things, this is our innermost, our essence, we'll say. So, first one we got is the Hunter of Honor. So this is about seeking out ways to live our life in an honorable way, to do that in this world and in the world of the spirit, that you will honor yourselves, that you will honor what you bring and what you share with other people, that you will always do your best to do what is right. And this is about having the appropriate behavior to make sure that the motivations that you have for whatever you do are honorable. So then, it goes back to, reflecting on what we are doing, reflecting on our lives, reflecting on what it is that we want to achieve in our life, and making sure that we are in alignment with that. And we also have the dancer of fear. So inside, we are holding on to this actual fear. We are afraid of something. We are, and we're letting this control us. This is something that is keeping us back. So again, we're attempting to, the other cards, we're attempting to move forward, to build our foundation, to create this thing that we want to create, to be in peace. But we have to let go of the spirit that is holding us back. It's time to stop being afraid. It's time to be what it is that you want to be. So, Spirit, ancestors telling us it's time to remove this from our life. That it's time to break the barriers and move on to this next phase. And the last card we got in this set we were told to call is the Dancer of Reconciliation. So we've got honor, we've got fear, we got reconciliation. So honoring ourselves, honoring that it is that we are, that it is that it is what it is that we want, what it is that we want to achieve, and we need to let go of this fear. And when we do these things, when we create this foundation, when we're moving with integrity, that we will reach this place of reconciliation where we bring all of the parts of ourselves together and not be afraid of what it is that we have to move with strength and with courage and to let go of the doubt and confusion and bring harmony back into our life. That is the message that we are getting from our ancestors and from our inner self, that we need to move in a way that shows that we are ready to be brave and strong and courageous. This is the life that we are being called to create. And then we pulled two cards to get messages from Osset. Some of you may call her Isis, but her name is Osset. And the message is that we are now, when we do all these things, we build this integrity, we are moving in peace and harmony and honor and respecting ourselves and letting go of the fear, that we will have the capacity to take the control of our life, to be the spiritual authority in our life, that we are going to step forward into leading our life in in connection with spirit, but we are taking, making the moves, making the decisions, taking the control of our life so that nobody else is. Because if we don't take control of our life, somebody else will. So we have to be making the moves to take control, and that's what this card is about. That we are at this place where we can be in charge of our life. Even though the card says Queen of Heaven, this is anybody. It doesn't matter what gender you are, what you identify with. This is meaning you can be in charge of your life. That you are destined to rule your life. That is your destiny. That is our destiny. And the last card that we got is Proper Burial for Freedom. And this is, again, going back to the other cards that, fear, letting go, the releasing that, reflecting on what it is that we have had, and to let those things go. So this last card is the message that we need to bury all of that that is not in our best interest. We need to let it go. This is the time to let it go, because, as you said, we move in our power, we become the Queen of Heaven, that all of these things are waiting for us. All of these things are within our reach, that once we reconcile, dancer reconciliation, once we reconcile these things, that we are able to make those power moves and have the life that we desire. Like Beaver said, we need to lay this foundation. So once we do that and we remove these things, we let go of these things, we get these things out of our life with love. We let them go with love. We're not, you know, beating up anybody or whatever. So once you lay that foundation, that is what will happen. When you said that these sweet results are waiting for you. But we have to do the work. We have to let go of those things. We have to make those moves in the right way so that we are moving with integrity. We're watching what we're saying. Parrot said, watch your words. Be mindful of what you're saying, especially to yourself, because sometimes we tend to have all of this negative thought. So this is what we need to be doing. Make that reflection. Know that we can also master our time. So we've got the Queen of Heaven. So we've got mastery. We've got masculine and feminine. So we've got both sides being able to make these master moves and watching, being mindful of these things and taking control of our life to get the sweet results. That's what we have for this week. If anybody would like a reading or other energy work, the information is down in the little box. Hope you enjoyed. Like, share, subscribe, leave a message, tell your family, tell your friends. If you'd like to support our work, we like tea. You can buy us tea. The message is also in the box. And wishing you a blessed day. Peace.